Hey, what is up, YouTube? Faptastic Gaming coming to you with some Monster Hunter World gameplay on the PC. I've been meaning to get this gameplay out for, I don't know, maybe 2-3 weeks now. Ended up getting sidetracked by going to San Diego. So, I got this game. I played it for maybe 5 minutes on the PS4 on my friend's system, and I was kind of impressed, but I really wanted to wait for it to come out on the PC just because I knew it would just look the best, play the best. And so far it has been wonderful. Plays super smooth. I have it on ultra settings. I got Afterburner running in the background, so you can kind of see the load it puts on my computer. I'm running a i7 6700K at 4.5 gigahertz, and I'm running a 1080 Ti. This is on 1080p. I wanted so bad to play this game at 4K Ultra, but it is just way too demanding. I get about 30 on average in the Ancient Forest. I get about, I don't know, maybe 35, 37 FPS on average, and in the more open scenes I'll get 40, 41 to 47. It's a pretty big range. I only have a 1080p curved monitor, overclocked to 72 hertz, but I have it running at 60 just for a smoother experience. And I make a few mistakes, little ones, just getting used to the game. I'm not really used to these types of games. I think the only thing I've played close to this control-wise is maybe Final Fantasy 14 on PC. For this game, I am using an Xbox One controller because I'm a lame like that, but some games, especially racing games, and I think games like this, just play a little bit better on a controller. I mean, that's just my opinion. That's kind of what I'm used to. I came from console to gaming PC, so it's just something I've probably grown more accustomed to, I guess. So overall impressions of this game. So I recorded this gameplay a couple weeks ago. I just wanted to record the startup for anyone who was kind of looking at Monster Hunter World on the PC. Quite a few videos have arisen since then, which is why I kind of wish I would have got this out much sooner. But overall, plays smooth, plays nice, and it's a beautiful game. I'm a little bit farther than this clip I'm showing you. I've got a character already built. I'm in the second area already, so unfortunately I can't really make a gameplay series out of this, but you know, if anything, I just record gameplay of maybe some boss fights or just random expeditions trying to grind for certain items for armor and stuff, because a lot of it requires you killing certain monsters, you know, quite a few times to get, you know, a specific type of tail or maybe a tooth, things of that nature. So this game definitely has a little bit of this. It has a bit of a grinding factor to it, I guess. But every fight, I feel, is a little bit different, so it's not super repetitive. And there's definitely quite a diverse amount of monsters to fight. So, overall, I bought this game the day after it came out on Steam.
Looks like we're right around here.
And
the Research Commission's base of operations is here. This is where our ship was supposed to dock.
And
For now,
you know,
I think it would be best if we make
I think
our
I've
way
had
east.
1 or 2 patches since
The
then.
map should help us find our way.
So it's just fixing a few bugs here and there. I wish they had kind of an optimization patch, just to see if maybe, squeeze out a few extra frames for, video cards that aren't a 1080 Ti. Being able to play Ultra on this game at a 1060 level would be nice. I'm using about 50 to 53% of my total usage for the 1080 Ti, and I think a 1070 can run this at 1080p Ultra. But if you're playing like a 1060, you're gonna have to knock down the visuals to probably high to get a good frame rate, or I think probably turning off the NVIDIA the grass effect that basically just adds interactive, realistic foliage. Like when I'm running through the grass right here, it just looks super good. So if there was like an optimization or something that would allow a 1060 to get this visual fidelity at 1080p, I think that would be super good. I think it would be a lot more attractive, because I think more people have their hands on 1060s than these super high video cards. So, and this game really, really shines. So yeah, this was recorded when I first started playing, so it's kind of just me getting used to it, because I really don't know much about this game. I've seen people play it on like the 3DS, and like it was kind of mixed for them.
There's one over here,
so
too.
I kind of knew getting this on PC would be the quote-unquote ultimate experience. And I must say, I really do not regret this purchase. This is worth $60 very easily, and there's quite a bit of people playing. I've been in a few fights where I've sent off an SOS flare, which is basically requesting for help, so random players can join in and help you take down a boss, because there are just some bosses in this game that are ridiculous. Even in this first area, there is a certain boss or dragon that's just tough, and I have unlocked relatively decent armor. I'm not going to say it's the greatest, but relatively decent. More of a well-rounded for what I've faced, and sometimes I just get smacked around. And I've done it a few times. I've definitely had a few rage moments. Nothing to where I, throw a controller or want to hit my keyboard or anything like that. I'm not really that type of gamer. But I know some friends of mine who are, and I know this game would frustrate a few players, especially if you're easily aggravated. But I just think there's such a multitude of things you can do in this, between the crafting system, weapon upgrade and development, armor upgrade and development, the quest, optional quests, events you could join in on, your palico, which is your little basically cat or avatar that follows you, is actually very useful in this game. It goes out of its way to take some aggro. It has a decent amount of health, and you can upgrade your palico with better equipment armor too, so as you fight these monsters, take them down, you get the items, or the items you find in the world, you can use those and upgrade your palico as well as yourself, so you can scale up what you want your palico towards, as well as kind of what you're building towards, because I think there are 12 or 14 different types of weapons, all with their own different types of gameplay. I was running a I want to say a great sword earlier on, and then I eventually switched over to a bone hammer. Pretty sure it's a hammer. And I kind of like that gameplay this way more. You lose the ability to block, but you just get off a bunch of DPS, and it's kind of like what I enjoy. I like doing high damage a lot of damage. So, you know, having the ability to have somebody jump in who's maybe more of a tank really helps out. Because no matter which way you build it, you're going to have your weaknesses. And kind of being able to either have friends or have random people join in, you can really cover those weaknesses, because, you know, you can be built for taking down this monster right here, which is a great Jogress, or that guy right there, which I actually died fighting the other day 3 times trying to take just one of those down, because, you know, at first he lit me on fire. I didn't know how to put myself out. The tip didn't show up until the second time I caught on fire. You basically just dodge 3 times, which is rolling, so stop, drop, and roll, basically, before I finally figured out how to take yourself out fire. But this is just kind of the initial gameplay. I'm not going to record everything up through the cutscene, so the video is going to cut off here in a few seconds, but overall very impressed with this game. I highly recommend it if you're kind of looking at it or if you're interested. And you know, I'll be bringing more gameplay of Monster Hunter World. It's something that I've taken a liking to.
Wow.
So I hope to bring you guys some more content, some more diversity, and I'll see you guys next time.
It's like nature meant for us to build a stair around.